Yo, 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 yo. Big Kids back up in here. This boy is spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. Why is he so doggone spoiled? This dude been crying and pitting and pouting this whole time. And I guess, I don't know if they throwing a pity party, but he done made these people come out and apologize. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Did y'all hear about this story? I didn't know this. I did not know this. You are not gonna want to click off this video. Shout out to Culture Covered. Now I can't even talk thinking of this spoiled old brat. Man, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for y'all to check it out, unfiltered and uninterrupted. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
I want to be
oh my
on
God.
stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom.
In front of my mom.
And I want to get that position.
Man, come on with this story, man. This can't be real.
Weezy got disrespected like toward the twilight of his career by Wayne and Drake. He always wanted to stick it to those motherfuckers. And the best way he two birds, one stone, puts Kendrick to perform in Wayne City while he's probably going to perform the biggest song in the world, Not Like Us, like 30 times at the Super Bowl.
A reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing.
Y'all stay tuned. They just going over, they just building up the story to where we at now. Just stay tuned. They're about to cook. Watch this, y'all.
In the Super Bowl. It's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Wayne was damn near saying he was Rockefeller, and then it just went left.
The truth is, after I had a meeting with Wayne, I felt it was only right to call him. I called them out of respect, like, yo, I was talking to Wayne, just letting you know, boom, boom, boom. So after that, I think we received a letter at our office for like torturous interference.
Lil Wayne just sent a serious message to Jay-Z after Kendrick threw shots at Drake during the Super Bowl
Y'all pay attention. Watch this.
Time show. As you all know, Kendrick delivered a performance of Not Like Us that was aimed directly at Drake, but the controversy didn't stop there. It also raised eyebrows about Jay-Z's role in the whole situation. Fans quickly weighed in, with some even speculating this was Jay's way of settling old scores with Weezy. And now it turns out Wayne feels the same. Weezy was already feeling some type of way about being left out of performing in his own hometown. And seeing Kendrick troll Drake in front of millions apparently got him fuming. By the way, Lil Wayne took to the stage this past weekend to perform some of his classic tracks for the 50th anniversary of SNL. And his performance sparked a whole new debate online about whether he should have performed at the Super Bowl instead of Kendrick. So is Weezy's
They done made him go sober for a couple days. That's what happened. They made him go sober for a couple days. They say polish him up, put some grease on his face, lotion him up. Hey, look, gonna do this performance real good. We're gonna keep you confined in one little area, and it's gonna prove that you could have did the Super Bowl NFL halftime show. So he said, all right, okay, I'm gonna do it. He still fumbled the bag. Look, y'all check this out. Watch this, y'all.
He's still salty about being snubbed for the Super Bowl? And does he really blame Jay-Z for being left out? Let's break this down.
Let's think about this for a second. Lil Wayne, headline Super Bowl in New Orleans. How badly do you want to hear those words?
Just as bad as I want to see my name at the top of that list when I was that whatever age it was, and I would bust into the office and get that Billboard magazine.
Lil Wayne's performance during Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary celebration last weekend reignited that whole conversation about why Weezy wasn't picked for the Super Bowl halftime show. And a lot of fans are now saying it was a mistake to pick Kendrick over Wayne. So in case you missed it, Lil Wayne hit the stage with The Roots for the SNL anniversary, and he performed some of his iconic hits like Lollipop, 6 Foot 7 Foot, and A Milli. And fans wasted no time flooding social media, calling out the NFL for missing the mark and saying that Wayne should have been the one headlining this year's Super Bowl.
Notice that stage compared to the NFL Super Bowl halftime stage. You got 4 stages. He had that. Look, Die had 5 stages. With your little 5-foot area, your little 5x5 area. Look, go on, hey, bro.
Super Bowl halftime show. One fan said, Lil Wayne not performing at the Super Bowl was a crime. And someone else added, the energy, the breath control, the stage presence, and y'all had the nerve to say Wayne couldn't headline the Super Bowl? Now, Kendrick definitely
He didn't walk nowhere. You see what I'm saying? They don't understand that.
Made history with his halftime show, and he pulled in over 133 million viewers, making it the most watched halftime performance in history. But while Kendrick's numbers were impressive, the performance itself wasn't exactly what some fans were expecting. A lot of viewers felt like the whole thing was lackluster, and they were saying that if it wasn't for Kendrick,
there you go, lackluster. Everybody using lackluster nowadays.
A Not Like Us segment, the show would have been a snooze fest. And get this, the NFL actually sent a letter of apology to Lil Wayne, and a staffer later admitted that a mistake was made while choosing the headline.
Look at this. A mistake was made. NFL reveals regret over Super Bowl halftime show after issuing an apology following Kendrick Lamar's performance. This is damage control. This is what they do to shut everybody up. Because it's already said and done. We already did what we did. We got big numbers. Of course we didn't want no damn Lil Wayne up there. That's why we didn't choose him. But in order to shut y'all up, we just gonna act like, oh, dang, we should have chose him. You right. Oh, we seen his SNL performance. Oh, wow, we should have put, ooh, yup. Fuck out of here. That's what they doing. Yeah, right. I'm telling you, bro, they did not want Lil Wayne up there. No, sir.
For the halftime show. One NFL employee told the U.S. Sun, a mistake was made and we regret the choice that was made. Lil Wayne should have been the first option as he is from New Orleans. And we know that there was a clear motivation for him and his side to do a unique show in his town. The NFL.
Hey, bro. Hey, look, that is how you shut somebody up. Yup. Y'all right. Mm-hmm. We should have picked Lil Wayne. Yup. You right. Now shut the f up.
NFL Insider went on to say that Lil Wayne was the obvious choice, and the choice made wasn't the best one at all. We regret not pushing for him as much as we should have, the insider added. But that's not all. Reports are now starting to surface that the real reason Wayne was snubbed for the Super Bowl halftime show might be Jay-Z himself. Apparently, Jay pressured the NFL to choose Kendrick over Weezy for the performance, keeping his hands in the mix as usual. And now sources close to Wayne are saying he believes Jay is still holding a grudge over their past issue. And by the way, this isn't even the first time Jay-Z has been accused of using his influence with the NFL to spite old rivals. Remember how 50 Cent previously revealed that Jay tried to block him from performing at the 2022 Super Bowl with Dr. Dre, and he was only allowed to perform because Eminem stepped in and gave them an ultimatum. But even then, 50 still wasn't allowed to be in the Super Bowl ad.
I wasn't in the ad because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
Now, going back to Wayne, when it was first announced that Kendrick would be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show this year, one of the first to call out Jay-Z was none other than Nicki Minaj, and she publicly accused Jay of punishing Wayne because of their past beef. Nicki wrote on X, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. My
thing is, this is a point right here. Why didn't nobody come out and attack the NFL for not choosing Wayne the previous years? Whenever there was a Super Bowl in New Orleans, why didn't anybody attack the NFL then and say denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no reason is but your ego? Why didn't you say that to the NFL the previous years?
Wayne, the GOAT, Nola was good. Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out, a white man. Ish sad. Meanwhile, some other people in the industry also started speculating that Jay-Z snubbed Wayne on purpose. Mace and Cameron even threw some shade at Jay on their podcast, claiming that Hov was using Kendrick to settle old scores with Wayne and Birdman.
Listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop-up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period.
But
hate the selection.
But
it's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans.
Cameron, bro, you really need to blow your damn nose.
For the
Hot
Super
Boys.
Bowl. Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money, all the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing in the Super Bowl. It's one person who stopped.
Ever since Cameron got those teeth, he's just been sounding more and more congested. He needs some Vicks Vapor Rub.
Stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this is
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Bro, it's ridiculous. Like,
y'all, you and Mace is reaching. You and Mace are reaching. Mike,
this some hip hop. You probably don't know what's going on, to be totally honest with you. So we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious, and it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike will tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I love Lil Wayne.
It's wild, bro.
Man. I work for Lil Wayne. I love him. Great dude. Great dude.
And this has nothing towards Kendrick. If anybody deserved it, Kendrick deserved it. But there's some backstory going on.
Yeah.
Why Lil Wayne is not performing the Super Bowl.
All good points.
Right, I can dig it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad. Yeah, like really sad. Like, come on.
For real, bro.
You're that insecure, man. Like, come on.
It's crazy.
And then DJ Academics also joined the chat, and he alleged that Jay-Z is still bitter about Drake's dissing him on his 2015 track, Charged Up. Academics wrote on X, Jay-Z and Roc Nation responsible for curating the Super Bowl halftime show. Remember that. And then Academics later shared a post on IG saying, Jay-Z set up the play. Drake, Jay ain't forget about that Charged Up verse. He the higher-ups. Now, as for Wayne, we all remember how he dissed Jay-Z on I'm Good, calling him the P word and threatening to take him out. And he even threw in that wild line about wanting to kidnap Beyonce. And while Jay-Z has been repeatedly bragging about being the best rapper alive, Wayne claimed that title for himself on The Carter. Meanwhile, Beyonce recruited Wayne for the Destiny's Child track Soldier, which apparently rubbed Jay the wrong way. And to top it off, that same year Wayne dropped The Carter 2, which included a track called Best Rapper Alive. And while Jay had already announced his retirement by that point, he quickly changed his mind and clapped back on Kingdom Come, calling himself hip-hop's savior on the title track. And of course, Wayne felt some type of way about this, telling Complex in 2006, I'm better than him. I'm 24 years old. I'm 13 years deep with 5 albums and 10 million records sold. I don't like what he's saying about how he had to come back because hip-hop's dead and we need him. What the F do you mean? If anything, it's reborn. So he's probably having a problem with that. You left on a good note, and all of the artists were saying, yo, this is Jay's house. He's the best. Now he comes back and still thinks it's his house. It's not your house anymore, and I'm better than you. Wayne later doubled down on these comments, and he also claimed that Jay-Z was just bitter about his success because Def Jam didn't sign him when they had a chance. Weezy told Hot 97 FM, I want people to just look at it like that dude who came out of college that was...
Man, this shit is a circus. This shit is a circus. This ain't no different than the lawyers and the judges, man. They all be hanging out each other. Jay-Z paying Lil Wayne taxes. I don't want to hear about this stuff, man. This is crazy, man. I believe Kendrick should have performed just as he did. Why is the NFL issuing out an apology? Probably just to shut Lil Wayne up from crying.
I was supposed to get drafted by the #1 team, which was Rockefeller Def Jam. They passed on me, and now I'm with a good team and a good coach. And of course, on every interview, I'm going to cut down the team that didn't pick me. Now, Jay-Z initially stayed silent on Wayne's calling him out. But then, Watch What You Say off T.I.'s T.I. vs. Tip album leaked in 2007, and fans were convinced that Jay was addressing Weezy when he rapped, I hear you baiting me lately. I've been doing my best just to stay hater-free. Still, watch what you say to me. Sooner or later, I take you up on your offering, put you all in your place. Like I'm replacing your father. You're talking to the author, the architect of the blueprint. My DNA is in your music, MFer. Watch what you say to me. And while there was a period between 2007 and 2009 when it seemed like Jay and Weezy had buried the hatchet, the tension was always there. And even when Jay was giving props to Wayne in interviews, it always felt backhanded and not really genuine. For instance, Jay told Vibe magazine in 2008, he first approached me as a fan. When he felt like he was close enough, he was like, maybe I can take his head off, which is natural. I think he really is a fan of mine. I think he really really loves the ish that I've done. But as a person, as a competitor, that's only natural. There was a time when Kobe was like, I think I can take Mike. I admire that in a way. The public has him in line next. And for me to say he's not in line next would be foolish. That's what the public says. So why not? But just when it seemed like the drama was over, Birdman jumped in to stir the pot, telling Tropical TV in 2009, I don't think Jay-Z is the #1 MC in no kind of way. Wayne's the best. He do the most and he makes the most money. I don't think no man in the business make more money than us. How can you be the best if you don't make the most money and you don't do the most? Lyrically, come on, man, be for real. Can't nobody F with Wayne. If you #1 and you ain't getting no money, it don't mean nothing. That's when the drama escalated again and Jay fired back on the track HAM, the first leak from his joint album with Kanye. Watch the
I'm going ham, harder than to know who I am. Hey, that's my joint. That's my joint right there. Hey, Kanye the guy, man. Yeah, I like Kanye. Even though he in the news for all this crazy stuff, whatever he did. What did Kanye do? Didn't he come out say he was, I don't know.
The Throne. Responding directly to Birdman, Jay raps, I'm like really half a Billy. Really, you got baby money. Keep it real with them. They ain't got my lady money. And of course, Birdman couldn't let this slide, so he clapped it back on social media saying, we gonna keep spending baby money. Billionaire minds, stay tuned. Birdman also later took shots at Jay and Kanye, seemingly accusing them of stealing the idea for Watch the Throne from Wayne and Drake. It's older versus younger, Baby said. I listened to a few songs and it feels like an older feel to me. I think with Drake and Wayne, they young cats. You got 23 and 28. Then you got Jay-Z and them, who are older and really on their way out the game. Then you got Wayne and Drake and them, who are still youthful to the game. Meanwhile,
that's Drake problem now. That is Drake problem now. He's still thinking that he young. Everybody, but your baby told me I was still young. Everybody tell him that he's still young. You're youthful. Oh, you got to know, man. Drake, you my age now. Go and sit down somewhere.
Wayne also dissed Watch the Throne in a freestyle at the Young Money Cash Money pre-Grammys party, rapping, I met a bad red bone. I took the B home. I asked her what she want to watch. She said, surely not the throne. But despite all this back and forth, the tension between Jay and Wayne never really escalated into something more serious, and the two have kept
what Wayne beefing bars is so kiddie. They be so like childish like.
kept a respectful distance for years. But fast forward to this Super Bowl situation, and now it seems like all that old drama is bubbling up again. Insiders close to Weezy are saying that Wayne is convinced Jay-Z pushed for Kendrick to headline the halftime show as a way to throw some shade at him and his camp, especially with Kendrick taking shots at Drake during his performance. But some fans are saying that this is a massive reach because we all know Jay-Z cares about profit over everything. And since Kendrick was coming off the biggest rap record of the year, it makes sense from a business perspective that they picked him for the halftime show. But what's your take on all this? Do you believe Jay-Z really used the Super Bowl to settle old scores with Wayne and Birdman, or are people just reaching with this theory? And with Lil Wayne,
I think people reaching with that theory. I think that damn, what I was about to say, but I think Jay-Z made a great decision with his decision, and it was up to him because the NFL gave him the position to choose. He didn't give it to Baby. He didn't give it to Master P. He didn't give it to Juvenile. He didn't give it to BG. He didn't give it to Turk. He didn't give it to the Hot Boys, Manny Fresh, and none of them. He didn't give it to them. He gave it to Jay-Z to choose. And he chose wisely. On top of that, did Lil Wayne give Jay-Z his money back? That's what I want to know. Did Lil Wayne give Jay-Z his money back? Because he need that money back. He got kids. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This is wild. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.